Sports Central, happy Monday to you. I'm Adam Deal. Charles Ashley, the Joe Armillo Classic did not disappoint this year. Charles, we talked about some of the early matchups, and there was some big ones, including Carlsbad, West Mesa. We'll get to that in just a minute. We're going to jump right into these, though, because Academy was taking on Oñate, the host of the tournament, and that actually ended up being a pretty good game as well. So this from Albuquerque Academy in the Joe Armillo Classic, the first round, it was the quarterfinals. Well, you know this guy, Charles. Cedar Bakken, when he gets going, he can get going. That's a big-time bucket as Academy starts the scoring up. And your guy, Marcus Slaughter, gets on the inside and one. A little kiss off the window and in. Oñate starting to roll a little bit. Slaughter step back, elbow three, and Oñate on top early.
Oñate a lot more aggressive than we're used to with Coach Perez. He usually likes to stall it a little bit. But right here, Isaiah Blanco, this guy, not gun shy at all. He was shooting all night. Nice three ball right there. And this is our guy, Johnny McCants, with a nice block.
Get that out.
He had about 11 blocks. Four counted. Four counted. And again, your guy, Blanco, another three ball, lighting him up.
Well, this is where Isaiah Blanco started to take over. It's 21-17, first half, and Blanco says, all the way to the rack. Little kiss off the window and in. Isaiah Blanco was not done, Charles. Second half, feed my man the ball, splash, another bucket for Isaiah Blanco. Oñate really feeling it now. On top, 26-21 inside. It's Ed Ramirez, not once, but he gets it back. Yes, off the window and in. It's good to go.
Hey, Ed Ramirez was a monster on the glass for them. And right here, you're going to see nice get out and run. Look at McCants hand on the rock for the big fella. Finds Ramirez underneath. Gets the hoop. Looking nice. And as you mentioned, Cedar Baca, he couldn't really get going because they were face guarding him all game. But when he had room, he did that. Boom, knocks the jumper down. And our guy again, Mr. McCants. He just sat in the middle and did that.
I think that was actually a foul that they called there,
care.
but it looked pretty clean.
It looked clean.
Well, you mentioned Cedar Baca, and he started to get that pick and roll going, the screen, and he'll knock down the 19-footer. And then Volk, that's a 19-footer, good to go. Academy starts to make a run here, Charles. You know how Oñate can keep teams around by the way they play. Give it to Volk again. Nice. 14-footer. Bam! As we go to the fourth quarter, it's just a two-point game.
That's textbook. Find the open space. Right there, but right out of the timeout, the lob to McCants. Pretty lob. I'll see you. Academy, though, pesky, hanging around. They're going to get a nice little baseline jumper. I think that was Learfield. He's pretty good. And then right here, Zamora. This guy, the kid has handles right here. Boom. Up the little give and go. Off the glass, high. Pretty.
Well, it was close. Moya comes inside, trying to keep it in the game. Blocked McCants, one of his 7 that actually counted in the game, Charles. And so Blanco going to hit a little jumper, and that was it. Oñate moves on then to the semifinals. It was a nice win for Coach Perez coming into town. You know Oñate is always around.
Well, yeah, it's a good win because you drive all the way up here. The kids, you know, they have the bus legs, and you got to get them warmed up. And then you play an academy team who, they're very comfortable. They're at home, slept in their own beds. They probably warmed up the entire day, held on, and a lot of people were saying, oh, they didn't look, Oñate didn't look the part, but Oñate playing a tough road game, it's a good win for them.
McCants not putting up a lot of points, but he's so aggressive defensively, and he's such an athletic presence. He could even bring the ball up the court for them. They've got some pieces there, Oñate. They can make a run in their district, can't they?
Yeah, very athletic team, and as you mentioned, McCants didn't make a lot of shots. However, he attempted a lot, and a guy like that, he'll eventually start making those layups.
We mentioned Carlsbad and West Mesa was probably the biggest highlight game.
Yes.
Well, this one was right after that Oñate win over Academy, and so it's West Mesa taking on the Carlsbad Cavemen. That's and one for Isaiah Curley, and then Trevin Ramirez, excuse me. How big was he, Charles, with the steal there, up and in? He's a fantastic guard at 6'2". Kick it out. Drew Wasana was huge. MVP of this tournament. Wasana turnaround jump.
Well, West Mesa took advantage of being a smaller, quicker team because Boatwright is guarding Wasana. There he is in the corner. Boatwright just did not want to leave the lane, and guarding Wasana, he'll make you pay for it. But right here, Trevin Ramirez misses the layup. Gonna hustle back, little nice hustle. I got a layup, right? Nope. Good block. Good hustle by the young fella. I like to see that. But here's that guy again, Wasana. Mismatch. Boswell's too small in the paint and one. Drew Asana. He had 16 first half points, I believe.
Wasana was on fire all tournament long, and Trevin Ramirez handoff underneath. That Sullivan windowing in. Count that. But it's West Mesa on top early, Charles, and Griego doesn't play much, but when Ray Griego gets in and he shoots, he buckets. As Boswell misses. The answer, though, Calderon in the corner for three. That's good to go.
He said, no, I don't want a 12-footer. I'm going to step back.
Why not?
But right here, you're going to get a Wasana block. Nice fast-paced action. West Mesa's on a break.
This plays a little out of control.
You're thinking, oh, we're about to get a nice little layup. And then the young fellow, the sophomore, Boatwright with the palming of the ball. Carlsbad leading the break. Shakir Smith, my man is a creator, finds Boswell in the corner. Nothing but net. Nice break right there. And as I mentioned, Shakir Smith, they're going to miss right here. Big, hefty fella gets the rebound, hooping a harm, and one. Smith going to the line.
We were going back and forth. Carlsbad takes the lead, 39-36. Schreier blocked. Boatwright's going to come out with it. A little bit later, Schreier misses. Shakur Smith's going to run with it now. And Shakur Smith in the opening court, Carl, he's good.
Man, he's just a little too big right here. But Larry Moreno, the third, he came out of nowhere, Adam. We're sitting there looking at the score sheet like, he didn't play last game. But Ramirez, aggressive. He was like that all game, going to the basket hard, got the foul, and won.
Third quarter, West Mesa trying to get a bucket before the buzzer. Give it to Schreier and watch him work. Bang! The triple going into the fourth quarter, that was huge. As West Mesa pulls within one, Trevin Ramirez, he was big all game. He's going to go glass it in. Nice looking drive, but Marino doing his thing. Cuts inside, step around, window and in, and West Mesa's on top.
Pretty. Everyone likes this kid right here. Brandon Boatwright, young fella, sophomore, gets the rebound, puts it back in. He was strong for them. They started going to him late in the game, and you can see why, because right here, Ramirez, strong drive, misses, but with the tip dunk, Boatwright. That's how you crash the glass. I like that.
I like that.
And right here, Sanchez, I don't know why he's so wide open. Fakes the pass, layup, that's ball game.
That was late. Carlsbad they were trying to force a turnover, and they just left him wide open. So those were the first two quarterfinal rounds as West Mesa and Oñate move on. And so they played in the semifinals, and we're going to have that for you when we come back from break. And also that championship game was big time, and we're going to break down the very last play for you over and over until everyone understands that it probably wasn't a bucket.
The Joe Armijo tournament was the best tournament, hands down, this weekend. Great games from start to finish, so I'm excited to see these next highlights, the semifinals. They were doozies.
A little bit later in 3 and Out, we're going to recap high school hoops across the state, including this Joe Armijo Classic. A lot to go over, so keep it right here. Come on back. uSports Central on a Monday.